I'm trying to do beefcake and you're over there typing. Better be important.
Well, the boss is asking me a question. So.
Oh.
When the boss asks questions, I try to answer them.
You better. Hope you answer him faster than you answer me. And with more verbiage. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Beefcake. Beefcake.
Beefcake.
Number 12.
What's up?
Take this stupid picture.
Take the stupid picture. I'm not sure that I've read this one.
I haven't posted it yet.
Oh, wow. That's really exciting.
Isn't it, though?
That means I get to hear about it before anybody else does.
And it's going to be... Beefcake is going out at the same time as the email and the blog's being posted, so you can read it and then listen to this on your way into work.
That's right.
Or you can read it on your way into work and hopefully not run over anybody. Okay, take the stupid picture.
Take the stupid picture.
Every holiday, I get together with my family. Got an awesome family. Love all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We get together. Everybody sits on the couch and the recliners and gets all chill. And then somebody mentions, let's get together and take a picture.
Let's take a picture.
And the hairs on the back of my neck go up. I just hate it. I hate it. It's so frustrating to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Man, I was hoping you'd agree with me and be like, yeah, everybody hates taking pictures. But it really bothers me. And it's, I don't know. It's everybody gets together and they're like, okay, we got to go get the camera. We forgot the camera. So then we're all standing there like with this awkward pose while they go get the camera.
Yeah.
And they get the camera and they're like, say cheese. And they snap the picture and they're like, oh, we don't have any battery. So they go and get battery. And I'm like, this is the same camera that was used last holiday and the one before that. And, you know, these are like my mom and my aunts and my cousin are some of the most intelligent women around, but they can't quite get the camera clicking.
Can't work the camera.
And I'm looking over at my brother. Here's an excerpt from the blog. I say, I look at my brother who gives me an eye roll. Half of him is frustrated with the taking of the picture. The other half is praying to God that I don't go full flipping Donkey Kong, start drop kicking nephews, headbutting drywall, and biting the corners of the concrete fireplace. He is well aware of how quickly this scene can turn Jerry Springer. I am coming unhinged. It drives me crazy. I don't have any rhyme or reason for it. Last weekend, 2 weeks ago, whenever Amanda and I were in Gatlinburg, this couple they were trying to snap a selfie. I said, would you like me to take y'all's picture? And this couple that was probably in their mid-60s, she was like, yes. And I start snapping like 10 pictures, all of really the same thing. I just want to make sure that one of them's good. And she is just beside herself. She's sobbing. She sees these pictures of her and her husband, what I assume to be her husband, and she's just crying and crying and crying. She gives me this big hug. She's like, oh, my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. It hit me. I understood at that moment what that was to her. That was her way of collecting a memory and her acknowledgement that this guy, her husband's not going to be around forever. But this picture will, and it'll help him stay with her forever.
Wow.
And it moved me. And I thought, damn it, Wilson, for being such a dick at every holiday when it's nothing more than my aunt or my mom or my cousin trying to say, I'm proud of all y'all. I love all y'all. I want pictures of all y'all. I want to adorn my house with you. And here I am selfishly making it into an inconvenience when really it's just somebody saying, I love you and I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, take the damn picture.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's not how it normally goes. Normally, we're so like desensitized to pictures because everybody carries one around in their hand nowadays. So normally, what happens is hey, you want me to take that picture? Yeah, sure. Click. And that's it. You never get like that kind of feedback from the person you're taking the picture of. That's amazing.
But there is a separation. I mean, when you see a good picture that you love, you log it and you think, I have so many pictures that mean so much to me, so much more than the other tens of thousands that are somewhere in cyberspace or on my phone or wherever they're placed. But when there is a solid picture, it means something.
Right.
Sometimes I tend to get frustrated at other people's stuff because I don't really understand it. I'll get frustrated at what someone else wants to do for a hobby because I don't think that hobby is good as they think it is or whatever. And I think that it's important to take the picture when my wife or my mom wants to take the picture, and wear the funny hat when it's time to wear the funny hat, and act silly when it's time to act silly, and all those things. Kiss boo-boos when it's time to kiss boo-boos. Just act accordingly.
Does it bother you, because everybody takes lots of pictures at the gym? Does it bother you when they say, "Oh, let's take a picture," after your workout's over?
No, I don't think so. No, isn't that bizarre?
That's interesting. So it's just like your family,
I guess, and I think it's because I feel like I know what's about to happen. Because I've already trained myself to think ahead and get frustrated at something that doesn't exist. My expectation is for the camera not to work and it be forever. So really, I don't have much explanation for it.
Yeah.
I do think that I need to be more sensitive to if a picture is important to someone, I need to make it important to me, or at least respect that other person's.
Well, I think what you said a minute ago, you see somebody else's hobby and you're like that's stupid, but really it's important to them. So I think it's not to take it further than just taking pictures. I mean, somebody else cares about something. You should recognize that and show them some sort of respect, right? I mean, a good example of that is the Pokemon Go thing. Like we know people that really are into that, right? But then there are also people that are like, I hate you for doing that.
I hate everyone who does that.
Right. And I hate you for because you do that. But the one group of people is really passionate about it. That's something they care about. So just let them do it.
I think that ties into this pretty well.
Yeah. Was
your dad a picture guy? Your mom picture person? Did y'all take a lot of family pictures?
I was going to say, I think what we had was the annoying relative that would run around with the camera the whole time and in your face take pictures.
Gotta have that one.
Right. And we also grew up with the VHS when they first had out camcorders.
Like the 70-pound?
Yeah, like the big brick things that you put the video cassette in. And we would film Christmas morning, everybody opening their presents and that kind of thing. And it's just like me running my mouth constantly.
But I bet that means a ton to your mom.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
And if that was ever taken away,
it means a ton to me. Yeah.
Did it mean something to you then, or has it grown to mean something?
No, I've always loved it. I've always loved to have the camera on.
Well, let me ask you this. The things that Holly likes to do, your wife, Holly, the things that Holly likes to do and that you don't really care so much for, do you do those things separately? Or do you go do something else and let her do that? Or are you willing to just grin and bear it and go enjoy those things with her? And do you get pleasure out of watching her enjoy it?
Yeah, I definitely get pleasure out of watching her enjoy things. I think it's probably something I could definitely work on, doing more things together for sure.
I'm in that stage right now of really finding that, the things that Amanda and I like to do, we like to do a ton of stuff together. We have a lot of similar interests, but she has these interests that are just really way outside of anything that I've ever been interested in. And not only am I finding that I am interested in a lot of these things, but I am more interested in her interest. Right. When I see her happy, when I see her interested, when I see her really enjoying something, it helps me to enjoy it and look at it from a different perspective. So as far as your free time goes, are you pretty flexible and chill with your free time, or do you fill it all up? I guess I'm asking, do you always have something planned? If somebody else wants to do, say, the weekend's coming up, do you feel like that's my time?
Yeah,
I don't want to go to Disney on Ice, or I don't want to go to shop at Target because I had this planned. I want to do this.
So that's good, because if I've already decided what I'm going to do tomorrow, and then you decide we're going to do something else, that ruins my day. I will bitch about it all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Something unexpected, like I didn't know we were going to do this. I'm out. I'm just pissed, and it bothers me.
I'm with you
to no end that it. And I see it. I can see and feel myself doing it. It drives me insane that I do it. But it's like you can't. It's definitely a character flaw. Like if I wake up and go outside and mow the lawn or something, and then my wife gets up and she's like, "Come on, we're going to whatever." I'm like, "No, like, oh, it'll just eat me up the whole rest of the day."
Yeah.
I like to know the day before. I like to know in advance. And if you move my cheese, it's all over.
That's a good way of putting it. I'm the same way. That's expectations, and in my recovery, I hear a lot that an expectation is a resentment waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the lower my expectations, the happier I'll probably be.
Mm-hmm.
But I get so fixated on this was my plan. This was how I saw this working out. And if it doesn't work out that way, I mean, it hurts me physically. I can feel it in my stomach.
Yeah.
Like I had this was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Now it didn't. And, I think it's just another example of
and
how incredibly selfish I am.
To take it further, like I think we even do things that are to like sabotage it if it happens. Like we get so pissed off that it's happening that whatever the other thing is that we go off to do, we're going to purposely do things to make that a shitty experience because we didn't want to do it in the beginning. And you want to be able to say, I told you this I told you if you had just done it the way that if we'd have just done what I had planned on doing, this wouldn't have happened.
Yes, some more. I am by no means admitting that I do that, but I am acknowledging that you probably do.
Yeah. No, I bet you I do it and don't even realize I'm doing it. That's what I'm saying. Like people do it and do things like that and they don't even realize that they're doing it because they were uncomfortable with the decision that was made.
Oh yeah. Once my mind gets fogged with, once I start getting angry,
mm-hmm.
my mind becomes fogged and I don't really know I can't differentiate the true from the false.
Right.
I don't really know what I'm causing and what's just reality happening.
Yep.
But speaking of free time,
were you thinking of a segue?
I was, but I got one.
Speaking of free time,
what
do you do with your free time?
I'm going to help you fill it up, and it's going to be something you want to do, and it's going to be something your wife likes to do, and your husband likes to do, and you can get your kids doing it. It is
what is it?
LHRL 3-month deadlift program.
Boom.
That is now available online at liftheavyrunlong.com/deadlift.
All you need is 3 months, 3 days a week.
And you can have your programming taken care of for 3 months. It tells you exactly what to do. It has videos. It has tutorials. It has check-ins. It has the option of having a personal coach, Vaughn Rawls, personally coach you. How much fun is that?
That's me.
And of course, for nothing, you can ask me questions and I'll coach you. But you're not going to want to listen to that. You're going to want to pay to have Vaughn give you some direction.
That's
and
right.
You can have Skype calls and unlimited emails. It's a good deal.
Yeah. That way, if you have any questions, you can just ask and we'll talk about it.
Amanda bought it. Amanda's going to do it. She's getting into, she's knocking on the door of the 50-mile 300 deadlift club for women.
Mm-hmm.
And I would imagine that once she starts this program, within 3 months, she will be online as our newest member.
I'm sure she will. I'm positive that she will.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
That's exciting.
Reddit. We have a subreddit. Subreddit is
reddit.com/r/lift heavy. Yeah, r/lift heavy run long. That's all right.
Come get active. Be a part of it. Post some stuff. Be funny. Be mean. Be nice.
And if you're not sure what Reddit is, go check it out. reddit.com. It's a new addiction that
I don't know what it is either.
I'm introducing you to something that you're going to be addicted to.
I don't know what it is, but I'm all over it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also Twitter. I'm all over Twitter. I don't know how to tweet very well, but I'm working on it. So some random
hashtags and stuff.
Hashtags, random thoughts. Like, I don't know how much I can. It doesn't. It rarely has anything to do with lifting or running, but neither does most of what I talk about or do.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
There you go.
I think that's it, man.
Go to the website, get the deadlift program, sign up for the email list.
That's it. Sign up for the email list, because that makes me really, really happy. I get an email saying, here's your new subscriber, and that just makes my day. So,
boom.
Thanks for listening.
Love it.